So here we are, got the pits S-1S ready to go. I haven't even bound this to a transmitter yet, so there's not much else in the box except for a couple of foamy pieces and a plane. Alright, well I'll bind it up and take it up for its maiden. Hopefully I miss it. So this is a maiden. I've not flown this at all yet. Okay, everything seems good. Let's see how we go. Nice little landing. Not bad for a first landing, come on. Get a bit. Yes it did. Alright. Well, now she's trimmed, let's put a battery in there and have some fun. Right, so I'm just checking this post first flight. The rudder's nice and straight, but yeah, that wheel's sort of looking a bit dicky, isn't it? She's off on a wild tangent of its own, so I'm going to bend that straight so it tracks true next time I take off. Probably explains why I was wobbling left and right. Alright, so out here next Sunday. Weather's looking quite nice. It's a bit wet out there though. And we're going to try for another set of video flights. So let's get this out of the box and see what happens. Pre-flight. I'm going to go on low throws with everything. Now hopefully my wheel is straight this time. That's why it's such a dodgy takeoff first time round. That wheel was just, oh, it's still not looking too good, but at least it's in line with the model. See, takeoff was a non-event. It seems to be really well balanced at this point. Down to half throttle. So if you were challenged with flying this indoors, I don't think you'd have a problem. Bring it a bit closer, eh? A little bit of a bounce there from the wind. As you can see, I'm slowly getting pushed away from me. The wind's behind me at the moment. Alright, see what else this thing can do, eh? Now these are on low throws. I've dumbed down everything until I get used to the model. Anytime I've gone high rates was on the elevator when I was doing inverted flight last weekend. It's my first flight of the day with this, so I'm just getting used to the controls and how it handles again. And that's a tight loop considering I'm half rates. I'll switch to high rates on the ailerons, as you see, much more responsive. So if you want to start off lame, go to low rates, get used to the model, and then crank it up. I'm using a 300 milliamp 2S, and this, I'm not too sure if people want to go flat out and 100 miles an hour with this. I can't work it out. It's a scale Aerobatic model. You know, the real ones couldn't hover. Why the heck are you trying to make this one hover? You know, if you want to hover and do 3D, get the 3D beast. That's what it was made for. There we go. We may not make it back to the runway. What do you reckon? Gonna make it? 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 Made it! Had my doubts there when I started heading towards those pylons on the side of the road. Now I've got the same problem that everybody else has had, which is if you land hard. I did have one hard landing last weekend, and if you can see there, a little sucker dug in. So I'm going to put some little bits of silicone tubing just on the edges there to buffer the that sharpness out. That should take care of that problem. Alright, that was fun. Go again. So I noticed before it is tracking quite nicely now because of the wheel being straightened out. Just grabbing some air while I walk into the field. Okay, and now we'll come down. Now, from what I remember, oh, it's just concentration plus, isn't it? There we go. I'm only on half throttle, so you know, that's why it's sort of sloppily flying around. Yeah, my batteries aren't happy, are they? It's very cold. I'm guessing they've just about had their run. We may have to get another one. It's always fun doing it this way, isn't it? Go around the pole this time. Oh, I'm up pretty high. Chew off some height. See, the battery's there, but it just hasn't got the power to keep on going. Oh, no, that was just a landing and a half. Look at that. See what I was on about? We keep the power on, and down she comes. Very nice. Getting spooked by a bloody magpie. This ought to be interesting. He might want to play. Okay, E-Flite. Dumbing down everything. Yep, I think we're going to have a crow on our hands. Carp! Yep, he's after it. That'll confuse him. Oh, here it's snapping. Battery's a bit cold. Oh, so it has an area that doesn't like being pecked at. Well, that killed the first flight. Getting the poor old Pit's attacked by a stupid moggy. Everything's still working? Okay. And up we go. Yeah, in the middle of the grass and have some fun. Sure if I'm seeing an aileron twitch or not. We won't have to worry about space flying this. Got a good start, you can do this in the big living room. Bit of height, just want to see how this thing goes inverted. Whoopsies. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit tail heavy. I'm just not holding much elevator on at all. It does feel a bit twitchy when I'm inverted. Yeah. Down elevator, but the moment I do turn or something or apply it, it really knee jerks. So I'm definitely tail heavy. Just by a smidge, I'd say. Yeah. Bring the battery forward just a little bit next time. That was interesting to know. Yeah, alright, we'll go for a landing. I've done enough little circles to see how tight this thing can fly. Okay. Bring her around from final approach. Check for the trees. Be a bit high. Hop, skip and a jump. Well, this is a lot of fun. I'd give it a big thumbs up. Inverted flight, loops, rolls, barrel rolls, everything. Small area to fly in, at lesser power. Out in the open, have lots of fun with it. I'd highly recommend this. It looks great, flies easy, balances easy, and to do stunts with it and aerobatics, very easy as well. I'm really impressed with it. I've had a great time flying this and getting to know the model, and I'd highly recommend it. Okay, thanks for watching.